Morning, everybody. KB5 MIQ Big Boy. Thought we'd try to put a little short video out for the weekend. Hopefully, it'll help some new hams, especially new general class hams, on making some contacts. I know some earlier videos, things that we've seen on social media. Come here, Ham Radio Cat. There's Ham Radio Cat. Aaron, number one fan. Black Cat finally wants to make an appearance back up here with us. All right, buddy. Hang on, Cat. Go on. Anyway, so a lot of new hams are apprehensive about making contacts, especially on HF. Now, this is probably going to be geared more to general class, so all you technician guys listen to this because it will give you some more incentive to upgrade. And a lot of guys get on there and they don't hear any contacts, or nobody answers their CQ calls. They think the bands are dead or whatever. There's two options you've got that I'm really starting to explore a little bit. W5DLX put me onto the Pota site, Parks on the Air. What you got there is you got guys that register with Pota, Parks on the Air, and put on the park they're going to be at, the frequency and mode they're operating on at the time, and they're on there and you can make contacts with them. They're on there to make contacts. So what that's giving you is you've got a known frequency, a known call sign to call, and more than likely you'll be hearing traffic there. And if you don't want to, hey, come on, Cat. If you don't want to make contact, but it'd be a good time to listen to traffic so you can get an idea how everybody's radio procedure works. And a lot of the parks, everything I've seen on Parks on the Air on voice, you're going to have to be a general class or above because it's all going to be on 20 and 40 meters, and there's some 60 meter stuff on there. A lot of single sideband, a little bit of CW. Made a couple of contacts on it myself. I'm just now getting used to trying it. Hey, Ham Radio Cat. Anyway, so Cat, get up there and get in the camera. All right. Anyway, it's a good way to make contacts and a good way to hear contacts going on, to tune around the band and listen to. Now, there's another one. A friend of mine in Canada put me on to. I haven't got his call sign in front of me, but he knows who I'm talking about. Summits on the Air, or Sota. Now, this is going to be another lot of more general class ops going on in it. However, they do a lot of 2-meter FM for you tech guys. I see a lot of 2-meter FM sites. And what you've got there is these guys that are evidently climbing mountains and taking gear up there to operate from. I see a lot of QRP stations, a lot of CW operators from up there. So think about this. And you're backpacking gear in up there, so you're probably going to carry the lightest type of gear possible that you can use. So that's why I see more CW and 2-meter FM on that side. But go to Pota site. If you want to register, set up a register. I hadn't registered. I just go look at Pota spots. It updates every 60 seconds. Tells you the park they're in, gives you the Pota number for it, the mode, frequency they're operating on. Tune around, listen to them. That's a good way to make contacts. Sota, same way. It's got Sota Watch. Just look at that and it'll tell you all the people that's registered and the time that they're on, what frequency they're on, and what mode they're operating in. So that'll give you some good incentive to try to make some contacts. Good way to listen to HF. To nothing else, to learn how HF QSOs go. And I see a lot of people asking questions about that on social media. And I've touched on other videos about it, and actually have filmed myself making some contacts. But if a guy gets on there and he's not hearing anything on any frequency, not hearing anybody, or makes call CQ, don't get any answers, they get discouraged. This way you got a known frequency and a known operating station on it. So check it out. Parks on the Air, POTA, Summits on the Air, SOTA. Go to Pota Watch. It'll explain all that to you on what's operating going on right now. And say you travel and camp a lot and you want to be a part of it. Register with them and set up your your Pota spot when you're going to be operating. That'd be a good way to do that. I don't camp and operate mobile much unless it's emergencies. In fact, HKV and DLX myself were planning a field day operation in June, but my station's here at the house right now. But register with it. If you go camping, set your station up, especially if you like to take your station with you. DLX does that a lot. He carries his station with him camping a lot. He may set up a Pota sign. Same way as some that's on air. I'm not a mountain climber by no means, but check it out. Be a good chance to make some contact, especially you CW operators. There's a lot of CW operating on the Sota side. Anyway, been kind of a slow week around the shack here. Made a few contacts. Can't think of anything else to cover right at the moment, but check those out. And remember, our nightly roundtable, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Friday nights on 28-450 or somewhere close in case somebody's already on frequency. W5DLX, WD5HKV, and myself urge people to check in with us. Band's been kind of dead here lately. I've been reading about this new sunspot cycle that's supposed to get here, and I'm ready for it to get here on 10 meters, because that's always been my favorite operating band. If you're in the Northeast Texas area or online, check out Main Trading Company. Good way to get ham equipment. They're local to me, about 50 miles from my location. They're starting to host some sidewalk sales second Saturday of the month. Gonna do 3 of them. I got one coming up in April, so check it out. Ham Radio Flea Market and Trading Post on Facebook. Ham Radio Elmer's, Amateur Radio Elmer's, Ham Radio, all kinds of Facebook pages you can check information out on. Appreciate everybody who's subscribed to the channel. If you got any questions, feel free to email me. My email's posted on my QRZ page. Glad to hear it. Thank for everybody who's subscribing. We've hit 214 subscribers. Got any ideas for a subject matter, let me know. All right, this is KB5MIQ Big Boy, 73.